Nice. Ratchet. Sassy.
Okay. What's happening? I'm a savage. Beyonce comes in. Okay. Okay. We are actually live. What is happening when I dance? Who's done this dance? Who knows this dance? Baby, here's your chance. Right, chick, drop it low and then swang. Shout out please, Lee.jr89. What is happening? You don't feel my pain? Please don't get me hype. Write my name in ice. I just raised my price. Love Beyonce. Who's not working? It's working today, hopefully. Sorry, I'm getting carried away with Beyonce. Shout out to Paul, please. Paul, what is happening? How is everyone's weekend been? Let me turn this off, otherwise I'll just carry on singing Beyonce and I'm supposed to be doing a live. Guys, I have had a nightmare. As you can see, I look tired. And if we have the same water bottle, I need to drink more water today. I feel dehydrated. I didn't go to sleep till like 3 a.m. yesterday watching this program, Normal People. I was addicted. I could not turn it off, right? And then today I just fell asleep. So I literally only just woke up about half hour ago. I woke up like this, as Beyonce would sing. So look at my eyes are dry and everything. I was supposed to do an online Peloton class. I missed the class. I went to make a cup of tea and then my milk is out of date, so I don't even have milk. Guys, I'm having a mare. Having an absolute mare. Who's on today? We have Ramla who is on today. David. Hello, David. Thanks for tuning in. Because Ramla's story, we were supposed to do it on Thursday, but internet was playing out well. Not my internet, actually. Instagram was. And her story is amazing. Amazing. So has everyone had a good weekend? Had a chilled one. Like I said, I watched that program, which I would strongly recommend to everyone, Normal People. Right, Mum. Got Beyonce playing on. Okay. Mum.
Yes.
Hello.
Hello, darling.
Oh, you're lovely. What's up?
Got
Nice
a
blouse and a pony on today.
I didn't have time to wash my hair today.
Don't worry about it. Look at my hair. I've not washed my hair. I was supposed to wash my hair, have it down and everything.
No,
I'm having one.
Tied it back today, babe. Couldn't be bothered today.
Are we all having one of those days?
Yes, I think we are, babe.
Wait, my music's still playing.
Is it?
Yes, it is.
Oh.
Now it's off.
Oh.
No biscuits again.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but I had to have a biscuit today.
What have we got?
Normal
chocolate, digestive.
Yep, McFitties.
Nice.
McFitties, yes.
Nice. Did you hear like I'm having a mare? I went to make a cup of tea and my milk's gone off. I know, but I've got a lemon tea.
That's okay then.
Lemon and ginger tea.
You need to go out tomorrow and get all what you need, please.
I know, Mum. Wait, you're having a biscuit now, but you had a roast dinner, didn't you? You've had it or you're having it?
I've had it.
Tell you, there's me. I've got enough milk. I've got nothing for dinner today.
Well, I didn't do a roast yesterday, so I thought I'd do one today. Every day's the same day, it doesn't matter.
Okay. And now you're having your chocolate digestive biscuit.
Yeah. With a cup of tea.
With a cup of tea.
Yeah.
Okay, Mother.
I love you.
Right,
And I'll see you soon. Ta-da, darling.
See you soon.
Bye.
Love ya.
Bye.
What has everyone else had for dinner today? Or having for dinner? I did have, do you know what? Actually, I did have a takeaway on Friday, living for the weekend and having a takeaway. And again, I didn't enjoy it. Maybe because I'm not a big pizza person and all of a sudden I have a craving for pizza and every time I get one, I'm like, nah, Don't like it. I think because I'm cooking more and more at home. Stir fry. Oh my gosh, I used to cook stir fry all the time. Who is that? Roast lamb dinner. Look, oh no, all of you lot are throwing out your dinners. I am so jealous. Steak and potato from James. Who had a Domino's? You had a Domino's yesterday. Guys, I'm thinking of an idea. So we've got Ramla coming on today. Ramla, are you there actually? Are you in the house? Give me a shout out if you are. Tuna pasta bait. No, you lot. Roast fish and veg. Zem, you're in the house. I haven't spoken to you today, Zem. What is happening, as Beyonce would sing? Yeah, so I was thinking on Thursday we should maybe change up Scotty Talks and then actually just do a live where you lot, I give you lot that tune in the opportunity to just throw questions at me and go live with me for a whole show. So people can come up, ask questions, we'll move on, keep it moving, keep it moving. What do you reckon about that? You lot just interview me and we have a Scotty Talks like that. Sushi? How you got sushi? Sushi takeaway? Mm-hmm. Alex, XX, Lily Angel, _XX. Alex, have a go at making pizza toast. It is so good. Do you know what? I never used to love pizza. And then when I played in America, it's their thing. After every game, they get pizza. And then at Strictly as well. Saturday, after every Saturday performance, they just stock up on Domino's pizza. And it's always there. So I think I'm just in this mood of just having pizza and I don't even really like it. So where are you at? Where is she? Shout out to me, Johnny B. Johnny B used to be a singer. Johnny B? John B. I love the Gooners. Gooner girl tuning in. What's happening? Oh gosh, I need to wake up a bit. My eyes are still so dehydrated from not sleeping. There she is. She in the house. She in the house. Da-da-da. Can I have a shout out, please? Yes, you can, Charlotte Banks. What is happening? Hello.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. I'm like, oh my God, I'm struggling. I didn't go to sleep till like 3 a.m. watching this show yesterday, and now my eyes. Huh?
Oh, the self-made.
Oh, that was amazing. I watched Self-Made earlier in the day, and my friend was like, Alex, no, you need to watch Normal People. I was like, okay, like I can chill in the evening. I like turn it on. I was like 3 episodes in, and I couldn't stop.
What is Normal People? I haven't heard. Is it on Netflix?
No, I think it was like BBC Three or whatever. And oh my gosh, no, you need to watch it. But it's intense. I've not cried. I'm not a crier. Like I'm one of those people.
But you
really,
cried.
I cried every episode.
Oh wow.
I know.
Okay.
It is really intense.
Oh, okay. The only thing I've ever loved from the BBC was Killing Eve.
Yeah.
What's that one about the woman who kind of talks to herself and she's a bit of a sex addict?
Ooh,
with the sexy vicar. Fleabag.
Oh, Fleabag. Philly want a bitch. Phoebe want a bitch.
I was like, what is that? Yeah, Fleabag. That's the two that I really enjoyed off the BBC. I got into McMafia.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
I couldn't quite finish it. And then the one about the terrorists, I couldn't quite get into it.
Is this whilst you've been in lockdown you got into them?
No. I'm a series addict. As soon as somebody says watch this, I'm like, okay.
So wait, what have you been watching in lockdown?
So finished Ozark season 3.
Someone else told me about that. I need to watch that.
Amazing. I started and I watched Hannibal the series.
Okay.
It is amazing. It's not for the faint-hearted, I must admit, because some of the crime scenes are a bit gory.
Mhm.
There was one episode with the mushrooms. I swear to God, I almost felt sick. I swear to God, I almost felt sick. And yeah, but it's the way it's written. It's like a psychological thriller. It's amazing. Amazing.
Okay. Well, definitely I'll maybe start watching Ozark now. I haven't got one because someone else told me about that.
Yeah, no.
I'm so happy. Wait, I'm so happy this is working.
Woo!
Whoop, whoop. It's just Monday. You was like, yeah, Monday will be fine.
Yeah, I think it's because Thursday everyone was on live. I
Yeah.
think there was about 10 people back to back. Oh,
Oh, look, I spoke too soon.
no. Wait, what happened? Ah!
Show people your feet.
Thank God I had socks on. Do you know what? That's the worst part of lockdown is not being able to get to things. Like my eyebrows, they're starting to look like that guy from American Pie, the dad.
The unibrow, you've got it all going on.
It's making moves because I can't get to someone who can like do them, and I'm too scared to touch them myself. You know.
But then you know what? The plus side, like how I said, because I didn't sleep, I fell asleep earlier today and just woke up. Where normally if I'm going on TV, like I would have to be worried, oh my gosh, what am I going to wear? Where this is just chilled.
Got to do my hair, got to do my face.
Just thrown up.
No, I must admit, I really love your room.
Oh, do you know what? I did. No, do you know what? This is literally look at me, sitting like a shrine. But it's not normally. Normally, I don't have like. Normally, all of these are away in boxes and everything. And it's just because, like, I made this into a den for Scotty Talks, and then I did.
Amazing.
Yeah, go on.
Because you've had such an amazing career, so why not? Why not say, "Look at me, look what I've."
No, do you know what? Because people, when they used to come around to my house, they all used to say, like, "Where's the shirts and all your medals?" And I'm like, but when I come home, that's my time to switch off.
Yeah.
I never actually wanted to come home and have like my shirts on a wall, or whatever. I remember when I played in America, though, they all had like massive houses.
Yeah.
So they could, because they had like this room, which was just like a memorabilia room, which was like detached from the house. So I always thought, if I get a massive house, then I can. But for now, this is just like the spare room.
Fair enough. At least you've got a spare room. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So.
Wait, I wanted to say, actually, because you said, because I know that's where we got up to on Thursday. The first stuff about modelling, because how like we've just said, like we're just thrown up our hair, good to go, like how we would in sport. Yeah. Like, when did you get signed, and how did that come about that you were going to be like you're a model?
So, okay, believe it or not, when I was younger, I was like the fat kid in school, and I never got asked out by anyone. So I was always like really insecure about my appearance and how I looked and things like that. And so the beginning of last year, a scout from IMG scouted me, and she messaged me on Instagram, and I just thought, oh, go away. Like, I never saw myself as that, if that makes sense. And then she got hold of my husband Richard, his email. She emailed him, and then he said, let's just go in and have a meeting with them and see what happens. And we went in and had a meeting, and I swear, like, the three women who came to the meeting, Christine, Emma, and the scout Danielle, were just so amazing. Like, they just made me feel so, what's the word, welcome. And like, this is so cheesy to say, but they made me feel really beautiful, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So I thought, okay, why not? And then I started doing all of this modeling stuff. And then, like, when I see myself on billboards and things like that, I think to myself, oh my God, is that me? Because that was never me growing up.
Yeah.
If that makes
like,
sense.
what was your first shoot, and how did you feel?
My very first shoot was for a magazine, for a twin magazine. If you scroll kind of further down on my page, it's like the one of me, like, kind of like that, with the braids. With the braids. I think the caption was, this weather's got me feeling like, because it was such a beautiful day that day. And when the pictures came out, I thought, oh my God, this is perfect picture for this like for this feeling. And that was my very first shoot. And the pictures, like, I couldn't believe how the pictures came out. I kept thinking, is that me? Is that me? Oh my God, yes, it is me. Do you know what I mean?
Do you feel like now, when you do shoots and everything, like totally comfortable? Because I have to admit, that's
No.
the side where I still feel uncomfortable in front of the camera when they're telling me your chin up or no down. I'm just like, I've never done this before.
Yeah, no. I feel uncomfortable like going in when somebody has to dress me. I'm always like, oh, do you mind just leaving me like to dress myself? Is that okay? Because I get all uncomfortable because I know they're not judging, but I feel like they're judging, if that makes sense. And then like in front of the camera, he'll say, can you move your face like this? And because I feel like I've just got a moody face. I think to myself, if I don't smile, that's the picture. So I'm just like the whole time. And he'll just say, okay, good face, just turn slightly to the left. And then you just turn to the left. And then, but if you keep the same like moody face throughout, I think that's the perfect thing. Because like the moment you start to smile and show teeth and things like that, yeah.
That's my problem. I can't help but laugh and smile all the time.
I like if I always have to like ask Richard and like the girl the lady, sorry, that looks after me at IMG. I always have to ask them to just kind of sit further away, because if they start looking at me, I'll just like crack into laughter. But I think like I can put on that face when it's in front of people I don't know, if that makes sense. Yeah. So,
how does it feel from like being like used to going in the ring to then your first time where you were surrounded? Because I suppose that's the difference between doing shoots and then actually being surrounded by models, like supermodels. Do you feel like they were looking at you like, who's this? And or did you just feel comfortable?
No, because like you walk in and they're all like 6-foot giants, and then I'm just like a 5'7" short ass, and you think, oh my God, you know, and I've got thighs because you've all the like squats and deadlifts that you do, and then they've just got no thighs, and you think, oh my God, I'm being judged. But no, you're not. Like they're a mate, like they always make you feel very welcome. I find
so good.
they're just at the end of it, like they're just human beings. Most of the times they're just quite hungry anyways, so there's stuff. So they don't really have energy to like.
That is hilarious.
Like 90% of the time, 95, 99% even, they're just amazing. They always make you feel so welcome. Like I find that a lot of the time they always want to get to know you as well. And they're like, oh, you know, I've Googled you, you're the boxer, aren't you? Oh, and then they just want to hear about you, which is quite nice.
Yeah, that's so nice.
Yeah, but then on the flip side, I haven't Googled them, so it's quite awkward. I'm like, oh, can you tell me a bit about yourself?
Ramla, I am so that person at events and everything, because then I chat away to everyone because I love like meeting people. And then like I'll go back, my manager will be laughing at me, and I'll be like, what are you laughing at? And she was like, do you know who that was? And I was like, no, we just had this conversation. And she was like, that's so and so. And I'm like, no, like so gullible, didn't even know.
I'm the same. Like I remember there was one time I was sitting there with this, like, I think maybe 10 years ago, she was like this huge supermodel. She like did runways for Victoria's Secret, and like she was once upon a time engaged to Nick Cannon. I didn't know who she was, so I was just like, yeah, so what have you done? And she was trying to be like really coy and say, well, I've done a lot of things. And then I said, well, can you tell me what you've done?
Yeah.
She was being really shy, but I didn't know who it was. And then when she left, they would say, oh, do you know who that was? No. And they had to tell me who it was.
Like, that's what afterwards, I'm just like, oh my gosh, what must they think of me? Like, I didn't know. But then I suppose in both ways, it can either be refreshing or they can be thinking, seriously, like, come on now.
I think they'll think, oh, seriously, if they're quite self-centered, but they're just refreshing if they're not, I think.
That's true. Wait, but how did it come
Let me tell you the funny story, actually, about the first time I met the editor-in-chief of British Vogue.
That was going to be my next thing to talk about. Though. Yeah, go on.
So Edward Enninful, the editor-in-chief of British Vogue, I did the front cover of the Forces for Change, so the Meghan Markle front cover. And so on the shoot, he came up to me and he said, "Hi, I'm Edward." And I genuinely didn't know who he was. And I said, "Hi." And he said, "Yeah, okay, I'm the editor-in-chief." And then my initial reaction was, "Oh, I thought you'd be white." It was so bad, just the way it came out. But I didn't mean, it wasn't like meant to be a racist thing. Like for me, it was just really nice to see a black man in such a prominent role.
Yeah.
But I genuinely didn't know who he was, but we had like a massive laugh after. And yeah, so every time I see him now, I think that's the first memory that comes to his head.
That's so cool though that you even like did that. How did you find out that what you'd even been picked to be on, like how you said, like the cover and be a part of that issue?
So the thing, how it came about, there was an amazing woman, Laura Bailey. She photographed me for a campaign, and I remember talking to her and so just asking her, you know, what she did, and she told me like she's contributing editor of British Vogue. And then I remember saying to her, "I've always wanted to be in British Vogue." And without hesitation, she just said, "Okay, I'll make it happen." I thought, oh, amazing. And so a couple months into it, I got I didn't get an email, but like Rich got an email saying that they've asked me to be featured inside, so in a column called Vogue Darlings.
Yeah. Bless you.
Sorry. Yeah, so featured inside a column called Vogue Darlings. And then I thought, oh yeah, amazing. Oh my God, Laura, she's so amazing. She made it happen. And then a few weeks after that, they just said, "Okay, no, so we've bumped you to the front cover." I thought, oh my God. Oh my God. So then all this time, there was like this speculation at IMG, like there was a speculation, oh, I bet, like, you know, I've heard the Duchess but like nobody knew.
Yeah.
And so the day after it came out, I got a phone call from the Duchess.
What?
I'm not joking.
What? Like, did you even know it was her, or did you just have this number and just be like, hi?
No. So it was like a private number, and then I let it ring once, and then I didn't pick up, and then rang again. I did, because it's like his private number.
Yeah.
So you think to yourself, oh, it's just going to be like a cold call or something
I'm
like
the same. I don't pick it up.
that. So then I picked it up the third time, and on the third time, I said hello, and she said, "Hi, is this Ramla?" And I said, "Yeah, who is this?" And then she said, "It's Megan." And I thought, I was like trying to work out Megan. So I said, "Megan who? Like I don't know any Megans."
Yeah.
And then she said, she was so sweet. She said, "Meghan Markle, you might know me as the Duchess of Sussex." I was like, oh my God.
What?
And then we just had like a 5-10 minute conversation. She was just saying like, you know, thank you for agreeing to be on the cover, as if I'd say no. So I was just, yeah, whatever. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. And no, she was just amazing. Like that whole conversation is like something I'll remember, probably tell my grandkids, because yeah, I love her. She's amazing.
I love the fact that you just like, no, like Megan, I don't know any Megans. Like, who?
I don't really know any Megans, so.
Like when you got off the phone afterwards, you just like, this is so surreal. You're on the front cover, and now you've just got off the phone to the Duchess.
Yeah, and then a few days after that, I got like a little present as well from from her, a little like a pocketbook, like a nice. It was like one of those. I can't remember what brand it was, but it was like a really nice bougie brand. And I thought, oh my God, this is, yeah, it's just amazing. So now I've got memories that will last a lifetime.
Yeah.
From this, you know, one
It's
vote.
so for me, like how the world works and things, because like how you said before, like how you was in school, you didn't even know or see yourself like that, and then you're on the front cover of Vogue. And then
Yeah,
so wait, after when you retire, will you do modelling full time?
I mean, if
Like
they
what?
want me, if they still want me, of course. Like like it is really nice the people you meet. With like as a sportswoman, you don't really meet those that I'm getting tongue tied, but do you know what I mean? Like you
Yeah,
don't get to meet
it's like a completely different world.
yeah, that's what I mean. People from a different world, you don't really get to meet them. And it's really nice that you can meet sports people and then you can meet those people. And then from those people, you can meet other people and they'll introduce you to other people. And it's just
Yeah.
like, yeah, it's just like a whole, you just see a life beyond sport, which is quite
Yeah.
nice.
I think that's what I've loved since retiring and transitioning, just the whole meeting, being in different environments. And I feel like this next part of my chapter, I've grown already as a person.
Yeah.
Just going back to your thing, because actually, my funny story, I was invited to hand out a GQ award.
Oh, no.
I think this was like 2 years ago. And then, like, so straight away, I'm panicking because I know everyone in the room is like fashion, like the biggest fashion names. And then so first, I'm like, well, I've got to go up on stage. All eyes are going to be on me. What is she wearing or whatever? I
Yeah.
remember first arriving and then going, I got escorted to the red carpet.
Yeah.
And then so I'm already panicking because I hate those things, like having to pose. And I'm just like,
Yeah,
I
no,
don't
do you
even
know
know
what
how
it
to do it.
Do you know what it is about the red? Sorry to interrupt you,
Yeah, go
but
on.
the red carpet. So you'll be standing there, and then photographers will be like, "Can you give us a smile?" And you're like, no, I want to just stand and look like this. Is that okay? And they'll keep pestering. Can you give us a smile?
Yeah.
So
For me, that's like my most awkwardest moment is doing the red carpets. I so
yeah,
need to get better at it. But
I
then, like, I
like
got
to just like
taken. Yeah, go on.
zoom past as quickly as I can.
Is that what you
I
do?
don't hang around too long. Just like straight off. But
But
especially
so,
because like I'm always in heels and like I can't walk in heels. So the moment I just go past is the moment I can sit somewhere and just let my feet relax.
that's the thing. Like, I got taken. So I got taken to the line, and then you know, like how you have to like wait because someone's already on there before you, whatever. So then, like, I'm starting to like panic and be like, oh my goodness, like just the amount of photographers, and then everyone's like, stand back, stand back. And then, like, literally, I think I know who is it? Kate Beckinsale. How do you even say her name? Kate Beckinsale or whatever.
Yeah.
She gets escorted in front of me and then starts working the red carpet. Ramla, I've not seen anything in my life. Like, literally, she was like, pam, pam, like everything. And then I think I actually turned white. And
Yeah.
then everyone saw. But then who was, I forgot her name, from The Greatest Showman. What's the mixed race girl?
Zendaya.
Yeah, she was behind me, so she must have seen the panic in my face. So she tapped me on the shoulder and she was like, don't worry, just go, you can do it. And I was just like, how embarrassing.
So sweet.
I
Oh,
know, so
well,
nice.
that happened to me at last year's oh, one sec.
Here's this again.
I'm so sorry, it's hay fever. Oh god. Yeah, so last year at the British Fashion Award, so I was there and I was like, okay, quickly get as quickly as I can. And then that supermodel Rosie Huntington Whiteley
Yeah.
was just there, and then she was like pow pow pow, and I thought, oh, it's a quick getaway, let me just go, because all the photographers were just like on her. So I thought, yes, just go, and that's it. I was like saved by the bell.
I literally panicked so much. I was just like, I don't like that feeling. But wait, from that, because like that's the thing that I love, that sports is now doesn't have this perception of just because you're a female and you like play sport that you look a certain way. I love that the industries are now mixing. But
Yeah.
right now, would you have been qualifying for the Olympics?
Yeah. So, oh, actually, yeah. So it's from May. It was May 13th to May 13th to May 20th. It was the qualifiers in Paris, and then obviously I was training for it, and then obviously, yeah, training really hard, and then you're like up there, and then it's been cancelled, and then like you start to dip. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like everything has dipped. Like I'll be doing 5Ks and the times are not the same anymore, and then I'll be like trying to, I don't know, lift up a kettlebell, and you're like, oh my god, this is so heavy. But yeah, it's just everything is just taking a dip. But like I think the thing that makes me feel at ease is knowing that everyone else is going through it as well. You know, like, so it's not like just me going through it alone. There's like solidarity around the world.
Yeah.
So everyone's going through the same thing. I'm sure everyone's finding it hard to train and, you know, go outside and things like that. So yeah, that's the only.
Like I keep tweeting and everything. Your story, Stacey Julie actually tweeted. She was like, oh, I read her story on a magazine. So she was like, it's incredible.
I love Stacey Julie. She always likes and retweets my stuff on Twitter. She is
like the loveliest person. But because your story is so incredible, what is it actually being made into like a documentary or a movie?
So I'll tell you the story. 2 years ago, a woman named Lee Magaday, she's probably watching now because she said she's gonna watch. She was like, make sure you mention the film. I was like, oh. So a woman named Lee Magaday approached me 2 years ago, and she said she wanted to make my story into a film. And I thought, oh, I really don't want that. Like, it felt really like exposed. Like I felt like my whole life would just be exposed for everyone to see. And then, you know, going in, oh, there she is. Hi.
Oh no! Wait, have you casted yet? I should have like got my best self up instead of looking so tired.
Like going into it, and like she wouldn't stop pestering me. Like as time progressed, she became less of like a person, like someone who's just wanting to make my story into a film, and more like a friend and a family member. And like she came to some of my competitions, and like she'd cheer me on in the background. And she came, like quite recently, she came with me to a family member's wedding. And yeah, so I thought, do you know what, if anyone is going to make my story into a film, it has to be her.
Yeah,
because I trust her completely, 100%.
Is it just that you were worried that then everyone would know what you've gone through, the journey, and then what?
Yeah, but everyone knows now.
Yeah. Well, not everyone.
Oh, but yeah, so yeah, I think the fact that she always asks my opinion of, like, I've heard some horror stories about, you know, people's lives being made into a film, like how people are always like unhappy with how it turned. But like the fact that she's always asking me, is this okay? And like showing me the outline, and you know, what are the things that, you know, we need to change and things like that. It just reassures me so much that she's going to do such an amazing job with it.
Will it actually be, well, is it more like someone who does know about boxing that will play you? Will you have a say in that?
I have no idea.
We should ask her. She's there.
Lee, who's playing me? I don't know.
I'm retired. I can throw my name in the ring, in the hat.
Yeah.
I just need to learn some moves.
I think I could just be anyone, and then they'd have to learn how to box. I'm presuming, but yeah. Fun fact about Lee. She's won a BAFTA and was nominated for an Oscar.
For what one? The Favourite?
Yeah.
Incredible.
She's a G. Lee, you're a G.
For the BAFTAs, wait, last year I wasn't at the film BAFTAs. I was at the TV BAFTAs, which had a different event or something. But wait, can we just let's go more into depth about it, because it's just incredible. So from when you had to flee to come over, but you were young, at the time. So you ended up in East London, where I'm from, East London, the Cockney accent.
But yeah, so when we first came to the UK, we were like first housed in like refugee housing, but that was like in Paddington. and I spent a couple years of my life there, but then we were finally like settled in like secure housing in East London, Manor Park. Manor Park, moved to Whitechapel, then Bethnal Green, and yeah, my mum still lives in Bethnal Green.
And then so that's where then you then ended up in school, but then you didn't have any paperwork, so you don't know what kind of age you were or the school, so you feel like you went into school too early.
Yeah, I mean, how my sister says it is that I was, this is, okay, I'll tell you this story. So I didn't go to school, and my sisters would all go to school, and then they'd come home and tell us about the amazing school dinners they were having. And I used to get so jealous that I couldn't get involved with that. So then we had to make my age bigger so I could go and get free school meals, because we couldn't afford to have the meals at home. So that's why my age was increased a little bit from what we presumed it was. So I still don't know, but my sister said from when you came to the country, the age that was made up, she then had to add a couple years.
And then what, did you have to learn English in school and everything?
Yeah.
Well,
I had to learn English in school. But like, I think it was okay for me because I was so young. Like kids who are like really young, you know, they pick up things quick. I think my elder sister had it the worst. She was about 15, maybe 16. She was thrown straight into GCSEs. She didn't know anything. I think she only got one GCSE, and that was art, because she was like such an amazing artist. She did this amazing like mountain picture for her final, and she got like an A, which is great. But she didn't get like English or like, was it English or maths?
Yeah.
She had to like go into college and like do that GMVQ. Where, sorry guys, if this is wrong, I'm so sorry, but I don't know what the procedure is. But like, she had to go to college and get like English and maths, which took her like 4 years, because she didn't know any English and she wasn't good at maths. So it took her 4 years, and then, you know, she went to uni and stuff like that. And now she works in the NHS. So woohoo! She's a key worker.
Oh, wowza.
Yeah, she's an A&E nurse.
Every key worker obviously helping us through this time. That's why that's so important on Thursdays that we do that, recognising everyone.
Yeah.
But do you know what, everyone tuning in as well, because as you just touched on, I've been trying to learn Spanish in lockdown. I've been having lessons, and I have looked back, I just so wish I would have been able to pick up a language when I was a kid, instead of like trying to wait till now.
Yeah. I mean, didn't you learn something for GCSE?
No, do you know what, it's kind of similar, because like my background and everything in East London, like I struggled with school. I had to go, it's so like ironic that I actually sit on TV. I had to go speech therapy. I still have trouble with my speech. So the fact that I now sit on TV and have to like try and talk to millions, but I still struggle with it. So in school as well, I really struggled.
Because it shows like whatever you put your mind to, you can do it. Because you're saying that you get speech therapy, and now you present and you're in front of TV, like you present to like millions of people week in, week out. And like me, I was fat and I was ugly. And then I'm now like a model on like British Vogue. Like, anyone can do it. Whatever you set your mind to, you can do it. You just have to think positive.
Is that why? So you said like you got picked on in school?
Yeah.
Because for what reasons? Because you were like
fat. I want to try and show you a picture. Like no one's ever seen this picture on social media, but if I can find it, you will be astonished. Hold on, gives a sec. I don't know. Oh, I don't have it.
Do you know what I'm saying? I look back at photos of when I first started out in football. I swear, I don't look athletic at all.
Yeah, I did like 800 meters and 1500 meters in school, but that was just like to help me with boxing. The coach was like, you got to start running. So all right then. And I thought, okay, let me try and get on the school team for 800 meters, 1500 meters. And I was quite good at it because of that East African genes. Once I can't find the picture.
You'll have to post it out for everyone afterwards.
No, I'm not posting it. You just get a one time like this, and
One time only.
One time only, yeah.
What, so from then in school, you then went to boxercise, and that's how you got into boxing?
Yeah, so I remember, like, I was always quite upset when I went home, and my mum, I think she knew it was something to do with my parents, things like that. So in an effort to make me more confident in myself, she got me a gym membership to the local leisure centre. You might know it, the one in East Ham. No, if you're East London. Okay.
East London. I don't know where East, like York Hall. York Hall. Mile End.
East.
Oh, no, those ways I didn't go. I was more this way coming to Arsenal.
Oh yeah, no. So when we were in Manor Park, and because my school was in East Ham, that it was an all girls school, and so she got me the leisure centre, a membership to the leisure centre, and so I started going to like. At first, I started. Do you know what? I was one of those kids. I didn't know what to do in the gym, so I just went in and I started using every single machine in the gym because I didn't know what to do. There was no Instagram or social media back then to say like do all these exercises for legs or do all these exercises for things like that. It wasn't that. So I just like, and then I remember thinking by day 7, oh my God, I'm in agony. And no one ever told me to take a rest day. So I was going like every day religiously. And so then I started going classes. I did a spin class, and then I just couldn't keep up with everyone because spinning's quite hard.
Yeah.
And so I went to like boxercise, and then I couldn't keep up either because even the warm-up was just horrendous. Like I was dripping. But I remember thinking, this is amazing. I want to do more of this. But it was only once a week, and once a week wasn't enough for me. So I, just researched on the internet, like local boxing gyms in my area. I happened to find one like 2 roads down from where I lived. Just went in, and that was it, and just fell in love. Yeah, it was amazing.
And then what? Someone saw you where at boxercise and was like, she's got some talent.
No, I just walked in myself. I was like, you don't understand. As kids, you'll agree with me, but kids back then were quite fearless, don't you think?
Yeah. Oh gosh, yeah.
Without social media, anyone is fearless.
Yeah.
And especially as a kid back then, like you just go in and you just say, yeah, I want to box. It wasn't like, oh my God, I'm so scared. Can you please like taking a friend with you? Oh, please come with me. No, like you just walked in, say I want to box, and then it's like, all right, then cool. But the thing is like, female boxing wasn't really a thing back then, so the coach didn't really pay any attention to me. He was happy to take my money,
yeah, but not like to really train you to be like top level.
Yeah. Just join in, get on with it. So yeah, but I still loved it, and I went in. It was twice a week, so I was going there twice a week, once a week to the boxercise. 3 times a week I was doing boxing, and then 1500 meters, 800 meters. I was doing that twice a week as well. I was loving it.
And then go on.
I was just loving how it was changing the way I saw myself, the way I felt about myself, the confidence I gained, the positivity I saw in myself. Yeah, it was great.
And then what? You had your first fight when? In 2000?
No, so I had my first. I tell people like, I will just remember the age I was. I was 18. I was 18 when I had my first fight. So I started boxing when I was 12. The coach obviously didn't pay me any attention. That gym closed down. And then I went to another gym, and the coach said, oh, how many fights have you had? I said, I haven't had any. He said, wow, have you thought about getting in the ring? I thought, no. He said, well, just think about it. I'm not going to push you, but think about it. And I remember thinking about it. Like, what came into my head was, oh, if I have a fight, I bet you like this coach is going to pay me some attention. So I thought, yeah, let me agree. And so after I had my first fight, it was like an addiction. Like that winning feeling becomes an addiction. It's like that with anything.
Yeah.
The moment you feel like you've won something, achieved something,
you want to go again.
You just want to go again.
Yeah.
it was like that. So I won my first fight, which was amazing, and I was just like, oh, I want this feeling again. It's like a rush.
It is.
Like a, yeah, it's just so good.
Do you know what? When I look back at my like career, I don't feel like I was ever like when I won stuff, I wasn't in the moment, because how you've just described, my first thought was like, well, I need to win it again. I need to go again. Like, what's next?
Oh,
We're seeing the feed again.
I bought this because I didn't know if we're doing show and tell again. Sorry.
I love that we're getting to see the feet. Well, because then we have limited time before this thing does actually kick us off.
Oh,
Can
sorry.
I ask, like, going into that first fight though, do you have the walkout music as well? Like, and who picks that?
So in amateur, you know, there's a difference between amateur boxing and professional boxing.
Yeah.
For amateur boxing, you can train, you can go and try and qualify for the Olympics, but as a pro, you can't. But they've changed the rules now, but forget that.
Mm-hmm.
For amateurs and pros. So pros, you get a walkout, you get a ring entrance, walkout music, stuff like that. And as an amateur, you don't. Only if you're fighting for a title. So like if you're in the national finals and things like that, you'll get walkout music. So the only time I've ever had walkout music is times that I've been in the national finals. I always love to walk out to like old soulful music.
Yeah.
Like Aretha Franklin.
Oh, yes.
Like I love it because like walking out to hip hop is so cliche. I find
so true.
Different, you know. Yeah.
I'd want, to pick a song that everyone was just like so different and like they just sing along to, like, like feeling in the moment in the jam.
Yeah.
Oh.
So those are the songs that I picked out. Yeah.
But then wait, we need to go back a few steps as well, because all the time, so you've now done your first fight, you've won titles, but then your mum doesn't even know. Yeah,
no. So how do I explain this? So African families are very like, they don't really, especially like I came to the country as a child refugee, and so the way I saw it is that my mom has taken me from danger. Why would I want to put myself back into danger? Like I thought that is how she would see it. I never told her, and obviously like for like religious reasons and things like that, like boxing is not a women's sport, so I just kept it hidden. I just kept it secret. I didn't tell her. I didn't tell the family for like so many years.
And then, but do you feel like, because I know my mum's tuning in or whatever, like I said, because I used to have to get on the bus from East London to go to Highbury, and then like my mum, like I'm a single parent family, like she's brought me and my brother up, single parent family, but then it became like my thing because she was out having to work to allow me to get to football and like football boots and everything. But then when like I did then go on to play for England, like some of the time she was there, like I wasn't used to it, you know, and then I become more worried about like making sure she was okay, and as she got to her seat, and as she, like my mind was in a different place.
No, but it's so important having family support. I kid you not. Like the fact that I had to do it by myself for so long, like you would look to the audience, then you'd see like your opponent come with like a fleet of like supporters, and I literally had no one. But like it's a bit different now, because now that I box for Somalia and it's just me and my husband Richard, I find that I've touched a lot of, I haven't intentionally tried to, but like I've touched a lot of people's heart, and like people like back me so much. Like I'll walk out and then I'll see like a whole team have just come out to support me with their horns and whistles. Go Ramla, go Ramla. Like Team South Africa was supporting me when I was competing against, you know, Botswana, and then Team Botswana will support me when I'm like, if you're not competing against their people, they will come out and support you 100%. And that's just that was just so like beautiful.
For everything that you've done, like, and paved the way to get there, that feeling must just be incredible.
Yeah, it's so nice. Like you're like, oh my God, who is saying my name? I don't know people. And then you turn around, they're like, hi Ramla. And you're just like, oh, it really touches your heart to think that people have come to support you, even though they don't know who you are. It's
And
really
now,
nice.
wait, do you do a class like once a week trying to teach?
Yeah, so once a week, I volunteer for a charity. So I donate like an hour of my time to this charity, and I teach ladies how to box. So it's not boxercise, it's learning to box. They learn to like throw the correct shots and things like that. And now, because of all the lockdown, I've had to do it like via Zoom.
Yeah,
Yes, yeah, once a week they all log in,
that's
getting
cool.
ready. So
Same,
they
look,
can,
people are like, can I join?
yeah.
I want to join.
If you
What do I
want
do? Jab, jab, duck.
to, that is so good.
I love how you just laughed at me.
No, that was so good. I loved it. Jab, jab, duck. Loved it. No, but like, I feel like, with this lockdown, like you have to try and do as much as you can to help. If you like, this is the only form of help I can physically give. Like, I feel quite bad for like most people can't get out and like do exercise anyway, but then a lot of the women that tune in are like hijab wearing women. So I personally don't see them working out in the park, and if I don't give them Zoom lessons, they won't get any exercise. So I've got to make sure, even like the days that I'm so knackered, I'm like, nope, come on, you got to do it. And then the thing is, you've got to do it with them as well, because standing there giving them instructions, it's not motivating. So yeah, week in, week out, we do the session, and they love it.
Oh my gosh, can I just say, like, everyone, I just saw my mum. One, everyone wants to join your class. And then my mum just came up saying, can she join as well?
Yes, I will, Alex. I will send you the Zoom link.
Yeah.
Send it to your mom. So by the way, this class is for women only. So any women that want to join, please DM me and I'll send you the Zoom link. I promise.
After like lockdown, I want to come and film. Maybe I can get BBC to come and you actually put me through my paces in a boxing lesson.
Oh, that would be amazing. Oh, Alex, that would be amazing. I would love to.
I need to read some of these questions before Instagram boots us off.
Okay.
Actually, Zem Clark, who just came up before, her question is, what makes you fearless?
Me? Or I think knowing that I have, this is so like cheesy as well. Sorry. I know I've been like full of cheesy cliches today, but like knowing that I have the mum that I do, who is the best fighter I've ever known, hands down. Like she's gone through so much, my mum, and she's still like, happy and whatever. That is probably what makes me fearless, for sure.
Do you know
Because
what?
if she can be a fighter, I can be a fighter. So
Yeah. Like everything, I feel like, so our stories, apart from like having to flee, but our stories are so kind of similar. How you just said about your mum.
yeah,
And then like there's so much that hopefully that one day we will be able to speak about. But my mum is the most amazing woman and the strongest woman I know. But she doesn't see herself like that. But without all the strength that she showed, there's no way I would have gone on to achieve or win the stuff that I did. But she just doesn't, she doesn't see it.
that's amazing.
Like,
That's amazing. Yeah,
it is.
mums love to downplay what they do, don't they?
Yeah. This one, okay. Lottie Winstanley. Who was your biggest sports idol growing up?
Serena Williams.
Love Serena.
But do you know what? The thing is there wasn't a lot of female boxing being showcased when I was growing up. So it was her. But then like a few years into it, there was this like amazing woman as well called Lucia Riker. Oh, so if you've ever watched $1 Million Baby.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's the girl right at the end with the cane rose, Billy the Blue Bear. Billy the Blue Bear, something like that. That's Lucia Riker, and she's amazing. But yeah, those are idols growing up for sure.
Okay. And then this one, well, I don't know the name of it, but as a pro boxer, where would be your dream place to compete?
The dream place, probably like the Mecca of boxing, the MGM in Las Vegas. Either that or Madison Square Garden or Wembley in the UK.
Oh, yeah. Like AJ did that fight there and just the atmosphere. What's that? Okay, this one is Swilla. What kind of diet do you have when you're training to get into the Olympics? Not in lockdown.
Not in no, but do you know what? Even in lockdown, my diet is pretty clean. Like, I have the treats that I have. I mean, I'm not vegan, but the treats that I have, I'll make sure they're vegan, so they're not full of like butter and oil, like, you know, things that are bad for you.
Yeah.
But yeah, I eat clean 365 days of the year, as much as I can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that was kind of like, well, apart from like I treat myself now and again because I think like it's okay to, because you train so hard. But I love food, but I love good food.
I love good food.
Yeah.
I hate food. Like, I think the only bad food that I always get craving for is chips.
Yeah.
So that's it. Yeah, no, I don't get cravings for like burgers and pizzas and, you know, cakes and like I never get cravings for that, but chips, oh.
This one, wait, who this? Let's do the last one. Tom O'Brien, 23. Your toughest opponent?
My toughest opponent. I'm trying to think. See, the fact that I have to think so long means, you know, there wasn't one. Like, I feel, without sounding like too big-headed, like I feel like I'm at a level where it's a level playing field. Does that make sense? Toughest opponent. I don't know. Myself? I don't know. That's so.
Serena posted a good thing actually the other day. I don't know whether it's on TikTok or whatever, but she was doing it like, she's like, you're always in competition with yourself. Like she was attending to play tennis, but then like the opponent would be herself, and it was actually it was so cool.
Yeah, but like, okay, in boxing terms, like anyone who competes for like Eastern Europe is very good opponent. So all those Eastern European girls who have to train in cold weathers are tough as thing, and they're really good.
Is it true that if you do qualify, because wait, we didn't even get to touch on it, now it's going to knock us off, but one, you have to fund yourself, that's the difference, and that if you do qualify, that your mum is actually going to get a ticket and go and see you.
Yeah, so the reason why I model is because Smiley is like an unfunded federation. So every competition, every training camp comes from my own pocket. So believe it or not, in the last 4 years, me and Richard have spent £200,000 on boxing.
What?
So it was like there was a choice between, you know, buying a house or living out your dream. And the way I saw it is like, a house is just bricks and whatever. Like, your dream is your dream. Like, your dream will live with you forever. So let's do that. And so yeah, if I qualify, I'll be the first person, male or female, to have qualified from Somalia and to go to the Olympics from Somalia. And yeah, so she's agreed to come out and watch me compete if that was to happen. So that's obviously like double incentive to try and do it.
And I just got goosebumps because how you just explain that as well, because then the bigger picture is that how you just said spending that money or getting a house, but actually fulfilling your dream. The fact is that you're inspiring so many people by doing what you're doing along the way, and it's helping them like change their life as well. Like
inspire, like, you know, like young African girls or like young girls from like underprivileged backgrounds, and show them like, you know, you can dream beyond being a housewife, or you know, you can have big dreams, like just dream basically. Alex, before we run out, I have questions for you real quick.
Go ahead.
My first question is, would you ever consider managing or coaching the women's England team?
That I never say never, so I'm not ruling it out. My thing when I retired from football was mentally I needed to get out of the environment. And like I did my degree, I knew like I love talking to people. So that's why I love doing what I do at the moment, but I don't know what's going to happen in the future. Like, so yeah, maybe.
And the second question before we run out, because I'm so focus on that time.
I love this that you're asking me questions.
Who was your football idol player growing up?
Same like how you said, because growing up, I didn't see any female footballers on TV or anything. And I was like that kid walking into Arsenal and seeing people like Ian Wright and everyone around me. And the fact is that I just loved Ian Wright because he played with the biggest smile on his face. And you could see just the passion and the love that he had for football. And that's what I told every time I played for Arsenal or for England, I just had the biggest smile because I was living out my dream. Like, and that's why I just loved Ian Wright.
Yeah, I loved Ian Wright as well.
It's like mad how now, like, I get to work alongside him.
Quickly before I leave.
Go on.
Remembered. So I'm actually married to football royalty. Richard's granddad is Dave Sexton.
Really?
Yeah.
Wait, there you go. See, we meant to do this. That's why Flo made this happen.
That's why he made it happen. So the other day, I think I posted something about 50 years of Chelsea winning the FA Cup. And then everyone messaged, oh my God, I can't believe that's Richard's granddad. Yeah, his granddad, Dave Sexton.
Wow, is that? Wait, if this locks off, everyone, thank you for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed it. I can't see what time it is going to actually kick us off. Is the countdown on at the moment? Normally, like, this countdown comes on, it's like 5 seconds.
Okay, yeah, no, thanks everyone for joining in. Shout out to Flo for making this happen.
He's still there as well. Look at that.
Yeah, I can see it.
Ramla, I
absolutely. Chloe, she's amazing, and my friend Laura, because they always tuning to all my Instagram lives. And
look, some of them are saying they absolutely loved it. Your story for me is incredible, but just how you are as well. I really want to come. I'm gonna get, like, literally, I want to come and you take me through a session. And
I would
we film it.
love to. Alex, let's make this happen.
I will. I promise. After lockdown, we're making this happen.
Making this happen. Tune in, guys. That will be the new IG live.
Yeah. Wicked. Right, I'll let you go. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. I'll chat to you soon.
Bye-bye.
See ya. Sam, look, I'm ready. I got my boxing gloves. Oh, I did say, remember, I asked her to send me that link as well to get on that Zoom thing. So you can join in women only Scotty boxes. Punch, punch, duck. Duck that way. Let me quickly go live with someone. Who wants to go live before it locks off? Yes, please, can I go live with you? There you go, I just saw you. Don't know how long it's going to last for before we got to go. Da, da, da. Is that Maya? Maya, you just ask. Quick, quick. It's running out of time. If you're not going to answer, I've got to lock you off. Sorry. Quick, who else wants to go on? Da, da, da. Me. Let's see if you answer. Waiting for Rachel Scott 0923. Whoop whoop. Hey. Wait, what's that picture behind you?
Just it's not on my camera. How do I look this?
Wait, that's Ellie Goulding. And that's
me.
There's you. What position do you play?
Right winger striker.
Right wing.
We both have the same second name.
You what?
We both have the same second name.
Yeah, no, I just did it on the shout out.
I'm live, Alex.
How are you?
I'm good. Here's my mum.
Hi, Mum.
Say hello to Alex.
Hi.
Just a quick live. I wanted to say hello. Thank you for tuning in.
No bother. I've been trying to get on this from the beginning.
DM me so I can send you a signed photo.
I will. Can I screenshot
All right,
this?
have a good evening. Pardon? Yeah, go
Can
on.
I screenshot this?
Yeah.
Right, wait ahead of there. There we go. Thank you.
Wait. See ya.
Bye.
Bye, Rachel. Aw. Neil, quick, before we get locked off. Birthday boy's on. Happy Happy birthday to you.
Yo, yo, yo.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Look, you have to come on your Liverpool top now.
It's my red party. Look, look, look. I got it.
Oh,
So the candles
happy
went out.
birthday. Blow them out, make a wish. Yay. I'm
Do
so
I get a
jealous.
signed
You know, I
picture?
actually love that cake.
This is a really good cake. I like it. Do I get a signed picture?
I'm your friend now. You don't need a
Damn.
signed picture.
Oh, I wanted the signed picture.
All right.
Great. I
DM
loved the
me.
interview. Loved it.
Ramla's so cool, isn't she? She's just like
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah. Really good. Really good.
Wait, what else have you got for your birthday today?
Actually, I got a signed picture of Stevie G.
Picture?
Yeah, from my mum.
Sorry, like that upgrades me. Everyone, I got in Strictly. I got Jordan Henderson to send you like a personal message.
I know. That was everything. That was, and I got framed picture, the music from You'll Never Walk Alone. So that was pretty good as well. Yeah.
That's why you're just sitting in your Liverpool top.
I'm just chilling. I'm just eating so much pizza. I'm like,
I'm not gonna lie, that Instagram photo though, I was like, I want to be at that little party.
and I'm not gonna lie to you. A lot of the food's all gone. There's a quarter of the
I've not
pizza
even
left.
had any dinner. I don't have anything to eat yet.
I'll send you a slice of the cake in the post.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I do like the caterpillar cake.
It's so good. So many people said to me like, "This is the best cake."
See?
Everything's about Colin.
Colin the caterpillar. Wait, did you see Ramla just said about watching Ozark? That's what
I
you
told
did
you.
tell me.
It's really good. It's really good. Yeah. You're going to love it. Oh, and the other one that's good is Hollywood.
Oh, OT just told me. She literally just messaged me and told me I have to watch Hollywood.
I finished it yesterday. Incredible.
That's my evening
Incredible.
now.
And there'll be a little moment in it.
It's
You're going to
me
start
and
crying.
Michael Jordan tonight.
Yeah, I've just finished it.
God, bloody hell. Wait, does anyone want to ask Neil something before it gets locked off? They're all wishing you happy birthday. That's nice.
And they're also saying get a better shirt.
Yes! I didn't say it. Wait, have you finished your painting?
No, that's my project today. I'm going to
Okay.
go get that finished. Yeah, I kind of chilled all day. Yeah, Ozark is amazing. Everyone's saying it is so good.
No. Watch Pose on Netflix. Race Across the World. I actually do like that, to be fair.
Yeah, it's really good, isn't it?
Yeah, I like it.
I would so do that program, especially now they're doing South America.
Oh, that's why I'm learning my Spanish. You need to watch Our Girl. Michelle Keaton. Yeah. It's the best shirt. Need an A. Scott shirt. It's there.
Oh,
Right.
oh yeah. Yeah, I got Jones on the back. Cause,
Wait, this is strange. Normally it kicks you off after an hour. It's like Instagram changed.
oh, maybe it's just you that kick off for after an hour. I do like 4 hours, fine.
What you got to talk about 4 hours? Bore off.
I just leave it there in the corner. I look and I go, "Hi, Mum." I might leave it on live all tonight, and I'll be just there with a bottle on my own.
Wait, is that Prosecco?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm not
gosh.
drinking.
Feliz
was just a
Cumpleaños. I did try
was
to
just-
sing that to you.
Yeah, that was just the gram. Bore off, yeah. She's always, she gives it to me. Did you not see the post, the Instagram post, the story she was doing? That's what she's like to me.
Whatever.
He says she's
Whatever,
keeping me
Trevor.
real.
See? From East London, me. You got to keep it real.
You'll like one bit in The Last Dance. Well, you'll like it all, but there's one particular bit. I'll see if you say about it to me.
Okay. Is there 2 episodes today or 1?
2. I think it was 2.
Okay.
I don't know. I just kept watching, so I wasn't paying attention. I always forget if it even continues. I only know when it stops. Then I'm like, what just happened? But where's the rest of it? Yeah,
It was
no,
2
it's
last
good.
week.
Yeah.
Okay, you can't go from watching that then to watching Normal People. Look, my eyes are still puffy. The amount of like crying that I did yesterday watching that. I still can't get over it.
So what's that one called? Normal People.
Normal People. It
It's
was
worth
incredible.
It's worth watching. I like it.
I don't know. I don't know if you will. Like, everyone who's on it, tell Neil about Normal People. I don't know.
Is it good?
It's just like, it's intense.
Killing Eve's on tonight though.
My Monday is Killing Eve and the Michael Jordan one.
Mine's Killing Eve and then SAS.
Oh wait, Oti just sent me the Savage dance. She did it, and now she's nominated me to do it. So I think my next hour is trying to learn the Beyonce dance.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing that.
If you don't fit in these jeans, baby, you don't feel my pain. Right.
We'll go and practice it.
I know. I need a teacher. Does anyone know a dance teacher or a dance pro or no? Anyone? Nah.
No.
Why did I just see Twinny logged on? I was actually, are you there? I was actually listening to your album. So the next time you tell me have you listened to my album, I could say yes. So I was listening. I swear I just saw her on there somewhere. Right. What are you looking
You go and
at?
practice. No, because at first I thought you were talking to me and I was like, I don't have an album. And then I realised you were talking. I'm going.
Nah, I've heard your singing voice. You definitely not.
Well, you can tune though. Most of these singers just tune everything nowadays.
Whoosh. Not the good ones. Not the good ones. Beyonce would never. Right.
You've heard her real voice.
Everyone. I'll speak to you later. Okay?
Okay. See you later. Go and practice.
Thanks everyone for tuning in. This is the Team Red reunion. Oh, he's gone. Just aired me. Everyone, I've really got to go because I've got to eat and I need some sleep tonight. Look at me. I'll see you all on Thursday. Have a good evening. Bye. Bye, Felicia.